If you write this in your IGCSE exam, you lose marks, and most students have no idea why. Let me show you what the examiner is actually testing. I teach IGCSE computer science, and this is the mistake I see the most. And if you don't fix this now, loops and conditions will destroy you later. The problem isn't the math here, it's the types. The input function always returns a string. And when input returns a string, we're storing it in the variable age, which we're trying to add 1 to it. So we're trying to add an integer to a string, which of course gives an error. So a quick fix we can do is typecasting. Now whatever number we get from input here is going to be changed into an integer and then stored in the variable age. After that, we're going to add 1 to it. Now we're adding age, which is an integer, to another integer. And this is all thanks to typecasting. And examiners love testing whether you understand it or not. That's how they separate A star from average. And this connects to something even more basic. A variable stores data, but the type of the data controls what you can do with it. Ignore this and programming becomes guesswork. For example, this variable here is a string, and this one is an integer. We cannot add them up, nor can we concatenate them. Let's try to take a quick test. So, what happens if we remove this integer right here? Well, firstly, it asks us for our age. So, let's just type in 16. And now we get an error. The compiler says this is a type error, because it can only concatenate string, not integers. The compiler thinks that we're trying to concatenate strings, because it reads this variable as string, even though we're trying to add integers. And this is because these two variables are of a different type. This one is an integer, and the age variable is a string. So now let's do another challenge. Write a program that asks the user for their name and age, and print them correctly. Pause the video and code it up. Next lesson, we're using this inside if statements, and that's where most students panic. If you're serious about getting better at computer science, subscribe. Thanks for watching.